Good morning, Quad Cities. A very gloomy start to your Sunday, likely going to be the case for some of us as we get into the afternoon. In fact, we do have a flood watch already issued for Joe Daviess and Carroll counties. That is in parts of northern Illinois, which is where we are expecting majority of the rain to fall over the next 24 hours. And this will last through Monday morning. That's where we are expecting around another inch to 2 inches, maybe even 3 more inches on top of what we've seen already this morning. So watch out for the flooding on creeks, rivers, and streams, as well as low-lying areas. Never drive through standing water. So we'll continue to track through some showers, but so far this morning, we have seen all our hometowns pick up at least some rain. It looks like most of us within that territory of a half of an inch to around an inch, but where you see these darker greens, that's where we have seen amounts anywhere from 1 to 2 inches of rain already. So we'll continue to track this off to the east, but it kind of looks like, hey, we're going to have a dry afternoon. This line is continuing to move off to the east, right? That's not the case. This is actually going to pivot itself. So it will kind of become very slow moving, and then it will kind of circle around and then bring back some more rain chances as we get into the afternoon. So Future Track does want to keep the rain on the board throughout your Sunday morning, especially for areas in northwestern Illinois. And then by the afternoon and evening, it will continue to streamline in more rain chances. That goes into tonight, where it does become, again, more widespread to all our hometowns, and that will continue into your Monday morning. Monday afternoon, the coverage should decrease quite a bit, and then we'll start to see those improving conditions, especially as we get into later Monday evening. But highs today and tomorrow are going to be our first real taste of fall, only going to be in the mid-60s. So we'll keep a close eye out on those areas that are expected to get some excess rain here in the next 24 hours. Again, another 1 to 2, maybe 3 inches for those hometowns that are in northern Illinois. The rest of us, however, only going to pick up about anywhere from half of an inch to around an inch of rain. So not too much expected to come our way. Again, the coverage should decrease around the Quad Cities and to the south, especially as we get into the afternoon. Probably going to see a little bit of dry time before we get that next line to push in later on tonight. And then the good news is beyond Monday, we'll see a lot better conditions. Plenty of sunshine to enjoy. Highs go back to the 80s and more summer-like. As we get to the end of the upcoming week, we stay dry until next weekend as well.